Hi everyone, welcome to the Lifewave X39 International Call. Thanks for your time. I'm Nicole McGripplis from Darwin, Northern Territory, Australia, and have been with Lifewave brand ambassador since January. I love the company, the people, and definitely the products. They're absolutely amazing. Okay, so I'm here to build teams, locally, nationally, globally, with all of you beautiful people. So let's get the show on the road. I'd like to introduce to you your host for the next 30 minutes, Mr. Jason Boreyko. It's an absolute pleasure to always be working with him. He's a true gentleman and a great professional. Been in network marketing for 30 years, been both top income earner and CEO and company owner. His teams have moved billions of dollars in product. He's also sold his last company and is now focused on building globally this organization with Lifewave. So here's Jason. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and good morning and good evening to many of you across the globe, and welcome to our second international call. Always a pleasure getting up early to here in the United States and to be able to share this opportunity with all of you. And it's exciting to bring it throughout the world, and that's really what we're talking about. We've got people on from Australia, the Philippines, the UK, Africa. And so as this team is starting to just expand on a global basis, and that gives everyone here, all of you, a tremendous opportunity to be the very first into your country and bringing an amazing technology as in stem cell activation, a patented technology. Now, I've been in this industry for 30 years. What got my attention on this company at this time? And that's important. It is because of this technology. It is because you look at the stem cell industry and how it's growing and the awareness of the stem cell revolution. And we're going to go through a PowerPoint presentation. Then we're going to take a minute break, and then we're going to have a short training afterwards to help you get started in your business to expand that market. But I believe this is the next billion-dollar company in this industry, and people all over the world are looking for a vehicle to help them achieve their financial dreams. And this is that vehicle. I've helped 40 people become millionaires. I've helped tens of thousands of people make part-time and full-time income. And I believe, with everything that I know in this industry and seen, this is the next company. This is the next billion-dollar brand, and it's because of this product. So sit back and have an open mind for the next 30 minutes. The mind's like a parachute. It only works when it's open. So have an open mind and listen to what we have to say. We have some great testimonies lined up for the call, so you can hear about the technology and how it's helping people. And that's what's the bottom line, is the results. This is what's driving this entire organization and this entire company, are the results from this amazing technology. So let me just share my screen real quick. And I'm going to start this slideshow presentation, and we are talking about stem cell activation. If I can get a thumbs up, if you guys can see that from the cameras that are on. All right, fantastic. All right. Welcome to the stem cell revolution. If you haven't heard about stem cells, you aren't paying attention, okay? Because they are everywhere and everyone is talking about them. And why are they so important? Everybody wants to look younger. I mean, I'm in my baby boomers, man. I can tell you, I'm a baby boomer. And nothing's more important than to, because I've got young kids, is to stay young, is my body to heal itself and to live younger and to keep up with my kids. They're 12 years old. Stem cells are the key to making that possible. They play a vital part in your immune system and that repair and regenerate damaged cells. Let's fix this real quick. The stem cell revolution, everyone's talking about it. Every major newspaper, every major magazine, ABC News, CBS News, CNN, everyone across the globe are talking about stem cells and what they are doing. Now, here's the problem. The older that we get, the less stem cells that we have. By the time you're 35, you've used up 50% of your stem cell activity. By the time you're 60, you've lost 90% of your stem cells. Okay, so your body is then aging faster and healing slower. And that's the key, and that's the problem. That's like when you're young, man, if you broke an arm or if you got an injury, your body would just heal so fast. Now, when you're in your 60s, it seems to take forever. And that's because of the stem cell, the lack of stem cells. So let's talk about stem cell injections. I'm very aware of these. This is what got my attention with this company. I researched them for over a year, and they are expensive. I personally spent $9,000 on stem cell injections. They are painful. They are a long needle that they stick into your body. They're risky, they're controversial, and there's no guaranteed results. And I think it's the last one that got my attention. There's no guaranteed results. I spent the money, I was looking for these type of results, and I was still in pain months later. And that's when my friend Mike talked to me about and said, hey, have you heard of stem cell activation, these new patches? And I said, no, but you got my attention. So it was all the right timing that hit me that got my attention. So what are we talking about? We're talking about a historic breakthrough in stem cell technology. It's in a new wearable technology in a patch form. It's affordable, it's safe, it's non-invasive, it's no drugs, it's non-transdermal, meaning there are no ingredients inside the patch. It's a patented form of phototherapy. It uses specific frequencies of light to increase and improve stem cell activity. Okay, very unique. Okay, now, who made all this up? Who created this? It was created by David Schmidt. He's a visionary founder, and he is the CEO of this company. Let me just make sure I got everybody muted out. If you guys can make sure you stay muted out, I would appreciate that through the presentation. He has just under 100 patents pending, and actual patents to his name, which is, I don't have any, so 100 is very impressive. He is one of the leaders in phototherapy research for the last 20 years. He already has conducted over 80 clinical studies on Lifewave's phototherapy, and there are many more in the works. He just finished his last one on the actual X39 technology that we are talking about this evening. Very impressive results. If you have not seen those, please get with the person who invited you to this call to get and hear that. Once you see those results, you'll be very impressed. Let's talk about the company. It's a 15-year-old advanced technology company. It was founded in 2004 based on energy enhancing technology developed for the Navy SEALs to increase strength and stamina and performance without drug stimulants or caffeine. It's so effective that it's still used today with athletes around the world. And we have on our website, there's probably 70 plus athletes that are using this technology, world-class athletes from almost every sport. We have a 45,000 square foot manufacturing facility in Ireland that can, it's paid for. It's a debt-free corporation that we're talking about. They can produce 1 million sleeves a month of this. They've got a headquarters in San Diego, California. It's about a 15,000 square foot facility. And here's the key. They have their distribution set up to 120 countries across the globe, 120 countries across the globe. And with 13 distribution centers, and we are setting up more of those. There's many people on this call tonight that we are personally working with to open up their country and to get product approvals and distribution set up in their countries, which we are very excited about. And that's the main reason for this call. So let's talk about this amazing technology and how does it work. It is based on a type of light therapy called biophotomodulation. Lifewave patches contain very specific combination of organic materials and crystals inside of them. When applied on the body or near the body heat then activates the technology, the patch. Then they emit a very specific wavelength of light, which stimulates a very targeted, beneficial biochemical response in the body. Now, when you look at phototherapy, phototherapy has had over 5,000 clinical studies done on it. It's in the news right now. What's in the news right now? About light therapy helping with the coronavirus. That's a version of light therapy or phototherapy. It is a fascinating subject matter. Now, we've known for thousands of years that specific frequencies in the light cause specific changes in the body. You go out into the sun, a certain frequency will help your body produce or create vitamin D. You can go out in the sun. I was doing it yesterday. Your body produces a chemical that helps give your body a suntan. Okay, that's light frequency. That's phototherapy. Lifewave's patented technology is based on this very same scientific principle. So this is all backed by science, and it's another reason I love this company because of its science and studies. So let's talk about this global market release of this technology, this X39 stem cell activation patch. And that's why we are all here right now. It is a historic and affordable breakthrough in stem cell technology. That's one of the, when this is made for mass market, you're looking at the difference between an injection that can cost from $5,000 to $7,000 per injection for one shot, compared to the daily use of a phototherapy of $100 a month. Just absolutely amazing how this is. We are doing what multi-billion-dollar companies and big pharma have not been able to do. That is the uniqueness. I mean, think about that statement. Just think about that. I mean, I remember when I was on, I heard David say that from stage, and I was like, wow, we have something so unique and so special. X39 is clinically proven to activate a specific copper peptide in your body, GHK-Cu. You can Google that. And with that copper peptide rises, it activates your body's stem cell. Very unique and very powerful. Over $4.2 million have been invested over 10 years to create this product. Now, first year, how did they do? They sold 30 million patches, from 0 to 30 million. That's a big number, and that's all because of the results that people are getting. It's all based on results of this technology. And so let's talk about the results. Dramatic pain relief is one of them. People have experienced pain relief from this technology. We're going to actually have a few testimonies that have lined up that are going to share when they have done it. You look at the pain market. I mean, this is what got my attention. I mean, I had hip pain for 5 years. 5 years. I mean, I would pray. I got the injections. I was still having pain. And it's because of this technology. I got results. It went away in about 3 days. I said, you know what? I got to tell the world about it. And I remember the first person I told is on the call, Judy from Australia. And she got results. And Anne in the Philippines, she got results. Just amazing. The pain market is, if you Google it, I think it's a $36 billion industry. 36 billion industry. Estimated by 2022 to be a $52 billion industry. Why is that? Because people are aging. The population is living longer and aging. More energy, people are reporting that, more energy, cellular energy from the technology. Sports performance, a lot of athletes, as I mentioned before, are using this technology. Here are just a sampling of some of the athletes that are using it, from NBA players, NFL players, martial artists. Actually, David Beckham uses it. He's not performing anymore, but sure looks good. That's what I want to look like after quarantine. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but hopefully. Let's talk about the sleep. Sleep, a lot of people are reporting better improved sleep by using the X39 technology. Actually, wrinkle reduction is getting very common. We're getting a lot of testimonies from that and people looking younger and feeling they're looking younger. Now, this does take a little bit more time for people to experience that. And why is that? Well, when you Google copper peptide, the first thing it says it does is it promotes collagen and elasticity in the skin. And so here are some before and after pictures real quick. This lady she's about 6 months using the technology. This lady is about 4.5 months, and this lady is 1 year using the X39 technology. And you can see how her skin and her appearance has improved. I've actually noticed some lines of mine being reduced using the technology. Hair growth is another testimonies that have been coming in on people seeing better hair, thicker hair, going back to the original color, less grays. That's mine. I have less grays. My hair is coming in dark, which is great. It used to be blonde when I was young, but now that I'm older, it's dark. Here are some before and after pictures that have been sent in. As you can see, the hair growth coming in. This gentleman is quite amazing. This guy, young guy from Greece. The mother sent that in. Very exciting stuff. Scar reduction. Scar reduction is another that have been testimonies coming in that actually, then these are for existing scars. Like if you've had a scar for 5 years or 10 years, it will help reduce that and lighten the scar, which is just remarkable. Wound healing, we actually have clinical studies done on wound healing that actually show how fast the body will heal itself using this. They actually have done this in comparison to stem cell injection. So wound healing is a huge benefit. This is a shoulder surgery. You can see the scar after that, just after 20 days. This gentleman here got in a car accident and really messed up his hand. And you can see after, 63 days, you can't even see the scar. Absolutely remarkable. This one is just a touching story. It's about a young man who, just a boy who cut his finger in, I believe it was a car door, and the doctor said, there's no way that's going to heal. We just have to leave it off. And the parents insisted that they sew it back on, and you could see how bad it was. And now, this is 2 months, a few months later on that. Absolutely just remarkable. Very important. This company does not make any claims. And when you are giving your testimonies, please don't use any medical terms or medical claims. We just say the technology has the body to help the body heal itself. All the body is doing is healing itself. We don't make any claims or treat, diagnose, or say we're cure anything. Very important as we are talking about testimonies. And before we go into the global expansion of the stem cell market, what I'd love to do is I'm going to open this up and I would see if there are some testimonies. And David, my first person I'm going to call is David Whitehurst. David, if you want to jump on and give a testimony, you just have to unmute yourself. That would be great.
Jason, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Good morning, world. This is so exciting. This is the global call. Wow. Glad to be here. I have a couple of quick testimonials I'd like to share.
Let me just mute out. There was a couple people. I'm just muting out. Okay, David, go ahead. You're good. You're good, my friend.
Okay, great. I have we have so many testimonials, but I have a couple of
Oh, sorry. There are a lot more people are jumping. I think, see, the Philippines come on. They're in a different time zone. It's called Philippines time.
A lot of excitement.
They're all jumping on now. David, sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead, my friend.
That's great. Well, when we and you talked about a month and a half ago, my wife had been experiencing chronic pain for many, many years, and nothing really helped. Her pain daily was about an 8 to a 10 on a scale from 10. Women are a lot tougher than men, as you and I both know, Jason. Within 9 hours of putting the patch on her shoulder, her pain was gone. Well, my father's 80 years old, and he has severe knee pain. He's very active and severe shoulder pain. So 4 days after that, I mentioned to my dad and took some patches by. I was a little apprehensive to ask him if he used them. He called me 2 days later and said, "Son, what's in these patches?" I said, Dad, nothing. Why? He goes, well, I put one on each knee and my knees don't hurt. I can go up and down stairs again. 4 days later, he called me. He said, son, what's in these patches? I said, Dad, I told you, there's nothing in it, no drugs, nothing like that. He goes, well, my shoulders were killing me, and I put one on each shoulder, and now I can raise my hands above my head. He said, these are wonderful. And Jason, before I go, I wanted to share, I have a good friend that's been on the patch for about a month. He's a two-time Arkansas State Toughman champion, Colorado State kickboxing champion, Memphis night fight winner, and he's a bodybuilder and does Naturally Fit. And I can't wait to introduce him to the world. He's got a testimonial that'll blow your socks off. So, hello world, and y'all have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
David, thank you very much. Great. I'm glad the product's helping your wife, yourself, and your father. Would love to hear those testimonies. I'm going to look, Ann, if I'm going to go over to the Philippines, and Dr. Juanita. Is Dr. Juanita on the line with us? She is a medical doctor from the Philippines. Hopefully she's on the line. And Ann, I'm going to turn it over to you. And there she is, Dr. Juanita.
Yes, good evening, everyone. From the Lifewave family. I'm Juanita from the Philippines. I'm a medical doctor. I'm practicing right now, and I started using Lifewave patches to my patient last December. It was only last December that I joined the company. At first, I was apprehensive because our products are patches. You know, the mentality of doctors, I had that also. So Anyana went to my clinic together with Abet, and they convinced me how they placed a patch on my knees because I had this very big problem with my knee. At that time, I cannot walk normally. And she placed also one on my nape, that's the X39. And then while we were talking, I didn't know it was, the product was stem cell activator. They were inviting me for 2 months and I refused to attend. I didn't understand what the product is. So when I heard the description of the product, I was convinced because that's the product I've been looking for, a stem cell activator. We're using our own stem cell, not as foreign stem cells, because I'm afraid of the complications with the oral and the injectable stem cells. So from then on, while we were talking, I noticed something, but I didn't tell them at that time that my knee, the pain in my knee subsided. And then when they went out, 2 hours after I had this patient, I said, oh, I'll try this on my patient. So I tried my first patient 2 hours after our meeting. The patient had this lump on the left breast. It was 10 cm diameter. The color was purple. It's the left breast. So I gave him antibiotics, and then I was thinking, oh, if this is really a stem cell activator, I'll try the anti-inflammatory effect. So that's what I did. I gave the patient, on top of the antibiotics, I gave him the patch. I gave him one patch first. I let him try the patch, and then I was surprised. In the afternoon, he came back to buy more, 10 patches. I said, why? You know, Doctora, it's not only the pain in my breast that subsided, I also felt an improvement in the pain on my knee because I didn't know he had also a problem with his knees. So, and then we have a follow-up after 7 days. And you know, Jason, I was surprised because after 7 days, the inflammation subsided. What was left was only 2 cm diameter of the inflammation, and the color, which was originally purple, turned normal. So the color of the skin was normal already, and I was really amazed with this product. From then on, I've been using this product to match as many of my patients. Although we have this COVID problem, I'm still using the product to my patients. And I'm very thankful for this company because, and also to Anyana and Abet, because they introduced this product to me. And
Well,
I'm very satisfied with the result in my patients. There's always an improvement.
Well, Dr. Juanita, thank you very much for sharing, and we are thrilled to have you part of our team, our global team in the Philippines, and fantastic stories, and thank you very much. I'm going to turn to one more gentleman. I was kind of just calling out on him. I just want him to say hi, and if he could share his testimony. That's Stanford. Stanford, he's representing our UK expansion. Stanford, if you're there, you just want to unmute yourself and then say hi, and we will we'll have you just give a quick 90-second story of what you're seeing, what's happening with you. All right, Stanford, are you there? You're going once. Let me see if I can find you. I did see you on. Stanford. Okay, I'm unmuting you, buddy. Stanford, are you there?
All right, yes.
There you are, my friend. Good to hear your voice again.
Okay, thank you. Right, yeah, I was involved in a car accident in January, and I was having all these whiplashy pains and back pain. So I was referred to a specialist to check on me, and I still have got the results here where I couldn't bend to, as usual. And I was in great pain until Belinda and talked to Nikki, and they told me about this stem cell revolution, and I joined, and 2 days later, I thought something changed tenfold. And I started stretching myself beyond my own limit to see if this was real. And believe me, I do not have that pain anymore. That was on the third application.
Wow, fantastic. Well, it is an amazing technology. Thank you for sharing, Stanford, and we look forward to helping you build the UK market and Africa. So yeah. It's going to be great. All right. Thank you, my friend. Let's finish up the presentation. Let me go right over here real quick. And we're talking about the global expansion of the stem cell technology. And I'm just going to go through some numbers with you of what's happening with this technology from that standpoint. Let me make sure everybody is, if you did give a testimony, you want to mute yourself out again, that will be fantastic. And we will have some questions and answers. So I see some people raising their hands. We'll cover those towards the end of the call. Billions are being spent right now on research and stem cell treatment. Okay, billions of dollars, literally. And it is increasing because this is the future of healthcare. Now, Lifewave, their global sales in 2018. Now remember, this is a 15-year-old company, and they were doing about $20 million a year. In 2018, they did 20 million. They launched the X39. Their 1 year in 2019, they went from 20 million to $70 million in sales. Their estimated sales for 2020, this year, was $250 million, okay? $250 million. And now that was before the COVID-19 and they had to lock down the entire world, but this company still is growing by 10% per month. That is so impressive with that. In February, to give you an idea, they did $10.7 million in February. They are on track to become a billion-dollar brand in the next 3 to 5 years. Lives will be changed. Now, that's the last statement on this slide. Lives will be changed. Now, I want you to think about that. Imagine where you could be in the next 2 to 3 years, maybe 3 to 5 years. What could happen with your life by getting involved and promoting this technology? I know when I was 23 years old, I was a bellman who couldn't get a 25-cent an hour raise. I was making $2 an hour plus tips carrying bags. I had dreams of changing my life and becoming a millionaire and living those dreams. I was raised in this industry, and it took me about 10 different companies to find that right company at the right time. I found that right company. I took massive action, and it was literally changed my life. Now, you might be sitting there going, Jason, I don't have those big dreams. I just want to be able to make my car payment. I just want to get out of debt. If I could make an extra, $200 or $300 a week, that would take off all the pressure. Well, that's changing your life to whatever level your dreams are at. And I would encourage you to set some goals and set some dreams to say what you would like to accomplish and where you could be, because this machine, this company is growing. This technology is changing lives, and you have an opportunity to be in the very beginning of your country, and you'll get tremendous support from us. So let's talk about Lifewave. And people go, well, what's the cost of this technology? It's less than a cup of coffee per day. Now, that's a nice cup of coffee. It's about $3.50 per day, depending on where you're at from a country standpoint and where you're at for shipping and duties and all of that. So let's talk about getting started. There's really 3 ways to get started with our company. Number 1 is become a customer, $150 a month. Number 2, become a preferred customer. That's now you save $50. Now you do have to sign up for a monthly subscription. No long-term commitments. Try it, cancel it after 30 days. And here's the kicker. If you are not happy with this technology, the company offers a full 90-day money-back guarantee, which is absolutely a game changer. Try the technology, no risk, no risk to you whatsoever. Try the technology, get the benefits. If you're not happy, send it back. Now, the third way is to become a brand ambassador like us, like many people on this call. We get paid for sharing this technology, for using our mobile apps, using our Facebook groups to tell people about this technology. You can really come in as a wholesale buyer, which is a bronze or a silver. You can come in as a business builder, which is a gold or a platinum. And one of the best options for fast growth is our diamond pack. You get $900 of free product. You maximize the Fast Start compensation plan, and you earn all of the differential bonuses is one of the components in the compensation plan. And really, I would encourage you to go, if this is something that you're like, hey, I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to make money. We have a powerful compensation plan. It's called a binary compensation plan, meaning we build 2 teams. Get back with the person who invited you to this call and say, listen, I want to learn more about the technology. I want to learn more about the compensation plan. How does it work? Let me get on the product. And whatever direction you want to go, we're here to support you. All I know is we are building a massive organization globally with this team, and we are becoming a very, very big part of it. So that is the end of this presentation. I'm going to stop the recording right now.